What's up guys, Silas here again. Got a busy day ahead of us, so let's get right to it. Today is first gen Dodge day, Cummins powered. Here's my load, pretty good load. I got this stacked full of farm equipment and a bathtub. And my friend Sean offered to help me, and you never offer to help me unless you actually mean it, because I'll take you up on it. We got this big old tank on here. We got a big hole cut in it, so it's okay at the shredder. And then this whole piece of farm equipment underneath it. Pretty good load. Got the old bus loaded up on my dad's truck, ready to go back. That's gonna go to my place. I like how it says dog and pony show on the side of it. So it started its life as a school bus, then it wound up as a circus bus, and in 1958 it got parked forever. This is for all the haters that say I never save anything. It saves a 9-foot box and then an old step side. Starting up another load, but I have a new tool with me now. Well, it's not new, but it's new to this location. That'll make this job a little bit easier. We grabbed the skid steer, brought it out here. We didn't bring everything for it, just the forks and the claw, but I shouldn't need the bucket. Should be okay without it. I'll be using this more than anything, most likely. So that'll be really handy to have this now. And this is my home for the next 30 minutes to an hour. We'll see how long it takes me to get this loaded. Hopefully everything cooperates and it doesn't take that long. Okay, let's see if we can do this. I'm holding the camera between my knees because this skid steer you cannot drive with one hand. You have to use both hands. There we go. She didn't want to cooperate, but we got her out of there. This is a little more weight than I'd like to have at the very back of my trailer, but I'll make sure to put something heavy at the very front too. Balance it out. There we go. I'll stack up a whole pile of motorcycles and grab them all at once and carry them out there. Now we have 3 motorcycles here in a pile. These are pretty stripped out, pretty rusted. not really worth much. There might be a few little trinkets, but I've got to get this job done, so I don't really have time to mess with it. Got a whole pile of engines right here. Looks like an old V4 Wisconsin, and then a bunch of, I don't know if they look like combine engines, I would guess, so I'm not sure what brand they are. And then there's an old flathead down there in the weeds. Wisconsin air-cooled engines, most horsepower hours. It's pretty neat. Set out in the tree row way too long, rusted solid. Loading up an iron box. Found a few neat things. This old quarter panel, we'll save that. There's an old hood. That's a neat piece. We'll hang on to that. Most of this is just junk through here. There's an old Firebird fender. It's rusted out, ready for the crusher. But there's this old frame, got the old wooden wheels on it. I'll look at that once we get it out. There's an old Tri-5 Chevy hood. This piece here is kind of neat. Something off a combine. It's got the screen up at the top. Some sort of farm equipment. All sorts of junk down here through this pile. Making progress slowly but surely. There's that old grain bin. We'll hang on to that once we get it out. There we go. See if the DOT pulls me over. Gets me in trouble for that. We're going through pulling all the old carburetors off these old engines. Those sell pretty good on eBay. I got all the engines out and some other junk out, and now I notice there's another old plow of some sort back here in the trees, so I'm digging it out. But what this is really handy for with this claw on here and these rake teeth is all these tree limbs. I can get those out of here, no problem. I think we got it. I made it all the way back in here to this old barn again. I haven't been back here since before all the weeds grew, but there's an old engine in there and an old stove. I'm going to try to grab those out now. Got it. All right, we are loaded up. Gonna run this load in. Whole bunch of engines. It's a heavy load. Got the old combine loaded up, ready for in the morning. I'll take it into the shredder first thing. And that's all for this vlog. I'm hot, I'm tired, I'm ready to go sit down for a little bit. I'm not going to work as late today as I have been. I've got to take a break because I am worn out. This will exhaust you when you're out here in this heat, and there's no breeze back here. This trees block all the wind from coming in. So I am done, and then there's no air conditioning in that thing. It's okay, I'm used to it, done it all my life. I'm not complaining. I'll be right back at it again tomorrow. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like it if you did, and above all else, get out there and find an adventure. We'll see you next time.